All right, good morning. So we're back on trail. Yesterday was mostly dirt road, but now we're back on a trail, which is really nice. Basically, we finished the Gila alternate route. So not all of the Gila alternate is actually on the Gila, but yeah, we have rejoined back to the main CDT trail. And yeah, last night was nice. It was a nice, relaxing camp because we got there early. Two other guys showed up. A guy called Tex, he's from Texas, from Austin. And I've seen him quite a few times on the trail. He's a cool guy, really friendly guy, and he's done the Pacific Crest Trail a few years back, I think. And then there's another guy called Gump, and he's from India, and he's actually done the Appalachian Trail. So yeah, some experienced hikers and nice, friendly people to hang out with. So anyway, back on trail, and we're over 9,000, like over 9,000 feet. So the views are pretty nice. And you can also hear elk bugling in the distance. I think it's called bugling. Anyway, really cool noises from these elk, just like somewhere down in the valley or something. It's a pretty cool morning. So yeah, we started moving at like 6 a.m. It's probably like almost 7 now. Also, I forgot to mention yesterday, in the morning when we were at that cow pond, that like kind of disgusting water source with the cows around, we saw some cows chasing a coyote, which was pretty cool. It was too far away to really capture on camera, but it was quite funny to watch because this coyote is just running around, and it had like 3 or 4 cows just like chasing it. I think it was a coyote. There's a chance that it could be a wolf as well, but probably a coyote. Someone told me that they'd seen Mexican grey wolves around here, but I think it was coyote. But it was far away, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, I've also really been enjoying, having some more like cold-soaked foods. Last night for dinner I had that backpacker pantry meal, which was quite nice, and it's a bit of a healthier option as well. And Dread Pirate has these olive oil packages, so we actually added some olive oil to it, and that made it extra nice. Like, it's actually a really good addition, adding olive oil, and also add some calories, I guess. But yeah, and also been having a lot of mashed potatoes. There's these Idahoan mashed potato bags, and you can just add water. Like, you can just add cold water, and like it immediately rehydrates. You don't have to like wait an hour for it to soak or something. So yeah, those mashed potatoes are actually really nice. Yeah, been enjoying just like having a little bit of variety with my food, so I think I'm going to keep that up. I'm definitely going to keep getting the Idaho mashed potatoes and probably a couple of those proper like dehydrated meals every now and then. By the way, the daytime temperatures have been much more forgiving recently. Like, hasn't been getting very hot, honestly, and I think it's partly due to just being at a much higher elevation. The beginning of the trail at the Mexico border was at around 4,300 feet above sea level, and then where we are now is close to 9,000 feet. We went over 9,000 a couple times, and where we camped last night was like 8,600 feet. Anyway, like twice as high as the beginning of the trail. And it's pine forest, it's totally different landscape, and it's been kind of cold at night. Like in the morning when we're packing up, it's like maybe close to freezing temperatures, definitely above freezing, but close. But the daytime temperatures have been pretty much perfect for hiking, so hasn't been the kind of thing where you need to take a break in the middle of the day like we did in the desert. So yeah. It's annoying how difficult it is to capture wildlife on camera. Always runs away before I can get the camera ready. But there was a coyote just right next to the trail, like really close to me. But as soon as I started reaching for my camera, the coyote started running away. So there's been so many things like that. You know, in Arizona there were like big horned sheep which were just too far away, and like things like that. A lot of snakes, a lot of lizards. But yeah, bears, you know, it's just hard to capture. They always run away. Alright, we made it to water. And this was what? This was like 20 miles to get here or something?
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, okay. I still have like more than a litre left just because it hasn't been that hot. See what this water looks like.
It's not great.
Oh yeah, there's loads of water here. Alright, it's time for some Idahoan mashed potatoes. Alright, so it's like 4:30 now or something. Took a nice long break here, like hour and a half. About to pack up and get moving. Just gonna hike another 6 miles until camp. So this is the meal that I have for when I get to camp. Gonna hike another 6 miles, but I just poured some water in there to cold soak. So it's Santa Fe style rice and beans with chicken. So yeah, just poured like half a litre of water in there, just cold water, and I'm just gonna hike with it for like 2 hours until I get to camp. And then by the time I get to camp, it'll be perfectly hydrated and good to go. So I'm just gonna put it like in the mesh. I'm gonna put it in here, in like the mesh pocket on the outside of the pack. That way I can carry it, and it shouldn't spill because it's nicely sealed, but even if it did, it would be on the outside of the pack. Check out the school bus. Looks like the school bus is cut in half and it's covered in bullet holes. Bullet holes there, all the windows, bullet holes down here. Bizarre. No wheels. Strange. Anyway, we made it. This water doesn't look great, but I guess that's why we carry filters. This is where we're planning to camp, so pretty solid day. It's only like 6:30 and we made it. Alright, so my meal is nicely rehydrated and Dread Pirate has given me some olive oil to add to my meal, so that's great. Alright, so we had a pretty solid day. I'm all set up and ready to go to bed. It's still light out, but pretty tired, can probably fall asleep pretty quickly. We covered a lot of ground today, a lot of distance, and at a pretty quick pace, because we started moving at like 6 a.m. and then, you know, we did, I don't know, like at least 20 miles and then took like a 2-hour break and then did some more. And, you know, we're done by like 6:30, so finished hiking by 6:30, including like a 2-hour break in there, and we still covered a lot of distance. So we were moving quick, but you know, it's been cruisy the whole way pretty much. Had some trail and then some dirt road, and the water source that we're at right now is really disgusting. I was gonna film a clip of the water like close up, and then I was like, you guys don't want to see it. Like, it's brutal. Like, we're both thinking we're just not gonna drink it basically. The next water's in like 5.5 miles, and we still have a bit of water left over from the previous source. So get up early, you know, within less than 2 hours we'll be at the next water. So I'm still going to pack some of this disgusting water out, but hopefully don't have to drink any of it. But yeah, pretty good day. Spent the day with Dread Pirate and camping together. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to get to some ranch where we can stay, and then the next day will just be a shorter day just into Pie Town. So getting close to town. All right, see you guys tomorrow.